everybody, Pastor Paul here. I'm back from Minnesota where I had a great wedding, and I'm back here at St. Mark's, and I'm so thrilled that 8 Days of Hope is here. We are still working hard here at St. Mark's in our community, partnering with 8 Days of Hope. And so I just want to share with you a few things today that you need to know. We are still in need of volunteers for 8 Days of Hope. We've also need volunteers for transporting food. We need volunteers for cleaning up homes. And so if you have some time to give, we still have slots to fill. And so just know that we are working hard and we're still in the community. There are a lot of homes. In fact, I just had a phone call today from a person who's desperately in need of help. And so we are still working with 8 Days of Hope. They're here through the beginning of September, and we're just so thankful to partner with them. Not only is 8 Days of Hope here, but we are starting up that school year, which means that we're starting up a lot of things going on here at St. Mark's. And so we've got small groups kicking off, faith life groups. We've got Alpha kicking off. We've postponed our Welcome to St. Mark's class. We've had some things like an inland hurricane bothering us recently, but we're moving forward. And so I just encourage you to check out our webpage. All the information is there. Check out your e-connections that you get. If you don't get those e-connections, sign up for those on the webpage. We are so glad to partner with 8 Days of Hope. We're so glad to be in our community, blessing our community. I had the opportunity to talk with Marlis, who's on staff here, who actually works as our Director of Mission and Outreach, and this is what she had to say. All right, everybody, I am here with Marlis Fruling, and just talking to her today about what she does at St. Mark's. I feel so privileged here because I've gotten to know Marlis and her husband. Obviously, most of you know Pastor Perry, and it's just been a joy for me to get to know them. And so, Marlis, thanks for giving me some time today for this interview. And I've totally prepared Marlis completely. Actually, this is all off the cuff. So, Marlis, tell everybody what's your job here. You've been doing such great things here. So tell them what you do.
I'm the Director of Missions and Outreach. I do a lot with prison ministry. That's probably one of my favorite ministries. Do a lot with the different missions locally here, and then we have the missions in Haiti and our missionaries that are from St. Mark's, so we try to support all those mission teams, and hospitality, and then of course Alpha, and that's another passion of mine is Alpha, and that's coming up real soon. So if anybody hasn't taken Alpha yet, September 13th it starts.
That was a good plug by Marlis. I expected that. That was great. So Marlis does all kinds of great things, as she just mentioned, and we're so glad to have her on staff. What do you love about being on staff? What do you love about St. Mark's?
Well, from the moment we came here, I just felt at home, and I felt like when I walked in the doors here that the Holy Spirit was present, and the people are just fantastic. I just love the people. And I love connecting people to what they love to do, helping them find a passion, and I've seen that happen a lot with people in missions and Alpha, so that's what I love.
Yeah, awesome. Before this interview, I gave Marlis permission to get back at her husband for all the years of stories that he has told about her in sermons. I would never do something like that to my wife or my children. Oh, wait a second. Just kidding. So, Marlis, what's one thing that maybe we don't know about you that Pastor Perry, your husband, hasn't shared with us? Or maybe there's something you want to share about Pastor Perry.
I'd never do that.
You would never do that.
Actually, I can't think off the top of my head of anything that he hasn't shared. But one thing about me that you might not know is I have a minor in German, and I spent 2 months studying in Germany during college, and traveled all around Germany and Europe with a couple friends. So
no kidding.
Maybe you don't know that.
That is awesome. Do you remember any of your German?
Yeah.
Okay. That's a good one.
I miss you.
Well, great. And then something really awesome just happened in your family's life recently.
Yes, last Saturday, Chantel and her fiance Antonio, which now no longer fiance, got married out here at the pond at St. Mark's. We had a very small, just family ceremony out there, and they are married, and they are a happy family, and we're really excited for them. So
That is really great. Yeah, very excited for them. Well, that's awesome. Thanks so much for the time. Thanks for all that you do here. And we're excited about Alpha. I'll make a plug for Alpha as well. We're going to have Alpha. We'd love to have you join us in that. And so we're excited about what God's doing here. Thanks for serving.
Thank you. My pleasure.
Hey, look who I just ran into. This is Steve Tiber. He is the CEO, the president of 8 Days of Hope. We're so glad that you're here. I do Friday updates for everybody.
Cool.
And so you're part of my Friday update.
Awesome.
You have anything you want to share? I just was talking about 8 Days of Hope and our needs, and we're so glad you're here. But anything you want to share with everybody watching?
I tell you, it's so exciting to be in Cedar Rapids. I wish it was for a different reason, but the good news is God aligns partners, and we have enjoyed serving and hanging out at this beautiful facility. Thank you so much. I know that people are stopping us for thanking them to help them, but we can't do that unless we have a host church that is like-minded. They want to love and serve the brokenhearted. So getting to know this guy and knowing some of your leaders already here, it's been a joy to be here. We open up our Midwest satellite October 17th. We'll tell you more about that later. But it's been amazing to see how God has moved after disaster. People have met Jesus for the very first time just yesterday in our laundry trailer that was parked downtown. So thank you. We love you guys. And how's that for long-winded?
That's awesome. That was great. You can see that we can chat it up all day here, all day. Thanks for watching. Hey, and who? You ever do this with your videos? I saw your video.
Take 3.